I'm so excited. There's so much more stuff in the hangar.
Yeah, yeah.
We
Good
could
evening.
legitimately spend the whole stream doing deep prop, and it would still be interesting because there's a new layout.
Yeah. I
I
think
don't recommend that,
I,
but
I think they said on one of their streams that the seasonal items for this season hadn't yet been added to Deep Prop, but I also don't know. That was 2 weeks ago, so they might have added it since. But real quick, gonna do intro things. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy and hope you're ready to rock and stone because we are playing Deep Rock Galactic Season 6. It came out just today. Officially, it's been available in a beta build that you could play, but I have not been interested in that per se. There's not a prompt, but you can tap the glass. Anyway, so we're gonna do missions. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna check out the new biome and everything. So, hello. This is Dalinar's Blade, aka Michael. How you doing, Michael?
doing great. I'm pumped for the new season. Did you get a chance to play any of it before this stream?
No, I was waiting for you, my guy. I
Oh,
wanted
it's
my
so
first time to
fun.
be with you.
Oh, that's something.
But the seasonal weapon frameworks are all very good, and the American that they have working at their Swedish game studio, Copenhagen, I think it's Copenhagen, is very excited all of the diesel driven weapon framework stuff that tickles his little gun heart. Yeah, we've got the Relics of Hoxie's Part 1 assignment that we're going to start. I don't know that we'll get through all 5 missions today, but we'll do our darndest. We don't have a mission in the depths this time, but we at least get to do the new mission. So,
Mission selected. Powering up the drop
I don't even know what class is optimal here.
fine. We definitely want a driller.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take the driller. That's my one true love.
I'll keep hanging on Gunner, trying to get that promotion so I can enjoy playing the classes I like to play for a little longer. Yeah. Probably don't need Skull Crusher.
Do you know what we're gonna end up needing to do to
Yes.
extract resonant?
Oh yes, I've been watching every stream, having a grand old time.
That's good. I'm fully blind, so
Cool. My child, follow and listen, and you will achieve physical salvation.
I have become a Greenbeard yet again. I have been reborn into the world of rock and stone.
Indeed. Mr. Almost 100 levels higher than me.
What would it baptism be in a rock setting? Like, I don't know.
Good question.
Okay.
Good question.
Scanners have picked up resonant masses containing
Oh yeah, and there's new weapon maintenance too. I have to worry about that.
dig them out and send them back to base.
Oh, that's a good point.
So for this mission, there is not, because there's like the resonance scanners that you track for the last season. In this mission, there's no. Okay, I can't say that there's no, but they talked about on stream today specifically. They did not intend for there to be any specific like indicator of where you're supposed to be looking. They show up on the terrain scanner like eggs do, so you can find them that way. But the goal was just to make it be exploration and archaeology and discovery. So it is.
I kind of like that. I do love that.
I'm seeing that you took a lot of fall damage somehow, question mark, or you got bit by something?
Yeah.
You want to talk about it, bud?
No. I took some damage. I fought a thing. I won. But at great cost. I also got a gold loot bug.
Nice.
Sorry to all of the loot bug lovers out there. I also love them. I just love their money more.
I play permanently with the it's a bug thing perk. So apologies to loot bug enjoyers, but they all gotta die.
I'm full. We're falling.
But yeah, I like
Like your entire subscribership from that comment, it's gonna be immediately like,
just lose half, at if not more.
yeah.
That'd be funny. There's a Huli Hoarder just hanging out right there. I'm the gunner. I don't need to wait for you.
Ping. Don't ping. Okay. All right. All right.
Don't ping.
I see it. If you ping it, it will also run. If you ping close to it, you're good.
That's good to know. I did not know that.
We got the hoarder. At least we don't have to haul all these minerals around ourselves.
Red sugar, you say? It's not that I'm an addict, but I don't think I could live without it.
Yeah, yeah. I hear you. I see you. I hear some kind of noise that doesn't sound familiar. So there's the seasonal event is the Bone Hoarder, and it's a little blue. Oh yeah, sorry. Thanks. A little blue bastard that scurries around and has a specific cave system that it digs out and brings the bones. And so it's like Austenite or Osu something is the resource, the seasonal resource that you're gathering, like the core stones from last season, or like hearts or whatever. It might just be the crystals, because I mean, I just don't usually listen to the crystals in this map. But... Okay, so we found one. So we just need to dig out enough. Yeah, dig around it. You'll see the excavation progress go up.
I love to dig.
And so it does the rest for you, and then they send down a pod of rockets somewhere. There it is. They did specify on stream, Bosco will help you dig out the rockets, but Bosco will not help you attach the rockets yet, and it's very important that you don't ask him to try.
I kind of want to ask him to try just to see what happens. But I should be a more agreeable person.
I mean, I wouldn't hold it against you if you wanted to. But obviously that would be on your own time.
Yeah.
Making you go around. Okay. Instead of, you'll go over and push the button to launch the rocket, I will get the front row seat to watching the rockets go off. It's over there.
I see it.
Excellent work, team. First Resonite mass will be off-world shortly.
Whoa.
2 more to go. Get to it.
Whoa. Whoa.
There ain't no points given for shooting your teammates.
And then there's a drop pod-esque tunnel that you can send your scout up to die in. So yeah, and then we do it 2 more times. Call it a day.
I like it.
Simple, easy, fun.
I also like that there's like a shadow wave of bugs that come out as a result. Like the glyphids just are attracted to the noise, but it's not called out.
Yeah.
Hate to wait for flare charging. Well, look at this.
Got 7 Bulu caps.
I found the Brood Nexus.
Nice. I didn't even know there was a Brood Nexus.
I'm out of primary.
My guy, what are your weapon upgrades? Do you just have the like everything but ammo?
I need to deposit in the mule.
I'm not sure.
Oh, you know, we have 89.
I have everything
so-
unlocked. It would be.
All right, you lugs. I'm spotting
Full resupply, I would recommend.
Ready.
I've got an inventory full plus a vein mined, so we'll have more resupplies for sure when we need.
Contact. Lock and load.
I just found a full nitro vein as well. So.
Nice, and they're coming at me.
Hang in there. The wave is almost dealt with. Dispatch whatever's left.
Good stuff. Also, I unconsciously put this on Has 4 because that's what they did on stream this morning. So, apologies.
I do have Iron Will, and there is some red sugar close by.
I'm not too far.
But
away
if you're
from
close,
you.
we should save that Iron Will.
Yeah.
I just wasn't paying attention, and after killing the oppressor, there were exploders that wanted to say hello.
He tried to get away when he had a grenade on him. That's
Killer be killed.
cool. There's the resupply up there that you can get more ammo from too. There's another resonite mass.
Resonite mass. Yeah, give me some sugar. Die, worthless crystal. Resonite mass located. Let's get digging.
You want to
Stuck on this
come
one,
over here and
Freaking
save me
Ranger.
from needing to mine this 3 terrain
No, the flares are
biome? That'd be great.
I suppose I could do my
Making good
duty.
progress. Excavation at 50%. The resonite mass is freed. Await lift rockets.
Ollie,
Do you have one blue cap?
I do not have one on me, no. I also don't have 2 in case you were worried that I was
my
being.
grandpa told
Being a
me to
dick.
use real mules back in
Yeah.
the day, keeping up the
All right,
tradition.
set up the lift rockets and we'll be ready for launch.
I beat Professor Layton over the week,
Nice.
which was fun. I just played through the whole thing.
Glad that you were not stumped beyond the one clock puzzle.
Oh, I was so grumpy. And to be fair, I did answer that one. It just took me an embarrassingly long amount of time.
I felt like the first 3 games were really solid, and then after that they started being a little more out there.
Yeah.
And when I say so, like the 3rd game is definitely out there, but like it felt like I had a good and consistent internal logic that was.
I mean, even the first one is similarly out there to an episode of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, there's the one fundamental unrealism that they play off of, but the rest of it at
Yeah.
least is like fun with good characters and like it's all
Yeah.
grounded beyond that.
Yeah. Alright. Exploders. Anytime I just sit and look at my map, those guys show up, wiggle their little booties in.
Flares ain't ready.
I get that fundamentally, like, human and mammalian life in general is just built differently, so it makes a lot less sense to have the concept even be a question. But it does just blow me away at the idea that there are members of a species that are designed to die and designed to take enemies with them. Like, that's just crazy to think about that applied wholesale onto humankind.
No more room. So I want to punch the guy in R&D who programmed Molly.
I mean... I fully agree with what you were saying
Where is
and the
that
intent.
damn you?
And the sassy, snarky answer that I have is like, that's how some militaries treat some of their people.
Correct. But at the very least...
The plot of Ender's Game. That's about as edgy as I'm gonna be.
Yeah, at the very least, those people aren't designed from birth, like, biologically to explode when they get close to an enemy.
Which is the point that you're making.
Yeah.
Stay on task.
Steve?
Resonance mass fully extracted. Nice work. Stand
Do you think that the exploders know? Or just are like, they're driven and feel the, like a prey response of like, I must go do that and explode. Do you think they know they're gonna die? Did
I
they
don't
ever
know.
have an existential crisis?
Like, the same
Should I
thing...
write fan fiction of an exploder that wants
More out of
than
life?
just to explode?
I asked the same question about bees, right? Like, do bees know that when they sting, it's going to kill them? Like...
Oh, fun fact, did you know that that's just not true?
Oh, isn't it?
It sort of is. It's partially true. The bees only die when they sting you because their stinger is not meant to be removed, and human skin is thick enough that we hold on to their stinger, and when they go to pull it out, it rips off their lower abdomen.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
So
that would mean no, they likely don't think that they're gonna die when they sting us at least.
That's correct. They will sting other things, and it goes just fine for them. They sting all the time, and then sting a human, and then it's a tragedy.
That makes so many nature documentaries make so much more sense, if I'm being real.
Yeah. It's not just humans. There's a few other animals that bees die when that happens. But like, if you have been stung by a bee, some of like removing the stinger, there's like a little bit of bee guts there too, which is kind of gross. But wasps, on the other hand, usually are able to sting you repeatedly because they're built a little more aggressively just to be good.
Designed with hate in mind.
Yeah. Literally the spawn of the devil, if there is one.
Grunts engaging. Check him out. We got work to do. Got contact miners. Swarm headed your way.
Oh, mistakes were made. I had tapped out.
I see.
It was to look at a cute picture of my dog. It's not that I regret nothing, but I do regret very little.
It's a big one, team.
Is that a double swarm?
I think it is.
And an oppressor? Man. Man, well, let's hope this reload goes well, okay?
Did you know that I am dead?
Yeah. That's why I'm running as much as I am. Because if I go down, then your Iron Will is all we've got.
Yeah, I should watch your screen. I think it's kind of fun to watch the surviving dwarves fight for you.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many. There are so many.
A little bit of dead weight this time.
It's okay. I was gonna try to shield real quick.
Yeah, a shield res would be great if you have a shield that's just getting
I
up to
don't.
me.
But if you can Iron Will to get me, then be great. I'm putting them right next to you.
Yep.
Then I'll just drop shield real quick. Waiting for my reload. Heal up.
Alright, I'm gonna freeze some of this stuff.
I fell down into this pit because I'm bad.
Do we have a resupply anywhere called?
Not nearby,
Resupply?
no. But there you go.
Thank you. If we can get a shield around the resupply,
Yeah.
that would help.
I was under the resupply because I'm absolutely stupid.
I did see that, and I did giggle just a little bit.
Thank you.
But we've killed the swarm, so we're good.
Getting supplies.
Cool. We just need one more Lulu cap and then we're golden.
Yep. Alright, good job, team.
Yeah.
I realized which mod I have for my gun. It was one that I was trying after I got it, which is when you reload, you shoot a little ice missile.
Interesting.
Which is cool, but not very helpful.
Found it.
New cap here.
Nice. Alright, what's our extraction plan? Me dig straight to the thing, you gun behind me,
Probably.
follow the tunnel if that's a more clear, direct route.
Yeah. I did double dip to get my health back. Because I feel self-conscious even if it's just the two of us. So just calling another one to be even more wasteful.
Secondary objective completed. Now finish the job.
If you think about it,
Getting more ammo.
you have now like quadruple dipped, but
Yeah. Don't remind me.
Your items on the way. Drop pod inbound.
Rock and stone. If you don't rock and stone, you ain't coming home. Everyone, can I get some attention?
Drop pod has arrived. Retrieving the mule.
Have to wait.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
I'm gonna try and get into this cavern and then kind of run forward a little bit.
Sounds good.
Careful, there's a big hole.
That is one of the pitfalls of this mission.
Ha!
Go, go,
Ah.
go.
I should get the mod that makes the little ice crystals on the ground where I shoot.
This is pretty good.
Let's
Just
leave
gonna
this
turn in some
hellhole.
resources in the side here.
Sequence. Deeper Galactic, thanks you for your good work. Drop pod will leave with
Good stuff.
Extraction commencing. Good work.
We're awesome. What's this?
See, we care about the bugs here.
Yeah, we'll give him a little pet. I don't think that one had any money in it yet.
Ooh, level 1 feels good. Feels good to be at the beginning of a performance pass. Ooh.
Well done. R&D is eager to sink its teeth into these.
What does that mean? Is it just do a specific mission that has the Scarab Nesting Grounds? That's fine.
I mean, that's exciting.
I'm setting it to has 3 again. It's blood sugar, and ain't nobody want to deal with that.
Ugh, I hate blood sugar.
I got some pots of gold, if you didn't see.
We did. Alien foot, huh?
That's the
Alien
stuff.
foot indeed.
Much better.
Somebody's fetish, at least.
Oh, John, I have a big and important question for you.
Step
Yes.
aside, wimp.
Emma and I were discussing it. Do you think that if I posted my foot pics online, which would be more likely to be popular, like my normal gross man feet, or if I like got a nice pedicure and painted them and made them look nice? I think neither of them would be popular.
My gut instinct is that your gross man feet might do better, but I also think most people would probably prefer to look at nice feet. So I don't know.
That's what I think as well, is that the gross man feet are better in their field than my pretty feet would be in that field.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I think more people are gonna go for better looking feet, but if there are people out there looking for gross man feet, I have gross man feet.
Mhm.
I'm too young to die!
We'll stand a better chance of survival if you stop
Alrighty.
driving.
Blood sugar is so stupid.
Let's go!
And because it's the scarab
This is a simple
hazard,
mission.
there's a chance that we will see the pit jaws, which are the big new enemy. We will see the little guys, but the big guys are the real exciting.
Reality that is at some point this is gonna happen. One of us is gonna be grabbed by a cave leech, and then on the way to get the cave leech person, the other person is gonna get grabbed by one of the
Yeah, pit jaws.
ground- yeah.
Much better. Inventory is full. Time to deposit.
I don't even
I really eat red sugar.
I hate that this is true, and I'm interested to just notice if I can organically, but I don't know what to look for with the pit jaws at the moment. Just some disturbance on the ground, and I think that's a little fun, actually.
Yeah, get ready, my guy.
I may or may not say a few choice words if that does occur. Just letting you know right now.
Yeah. I don't have a warning up, but Deep Rock streams are swearing permitted streams.
That's good.
Look at them. Look at them milling about. What do glyphids do when they're not trying to kill us, man? This is a big
good
room.
question.
Hey, if only we had a scout that
Oh.
illuminate this big room.
Hey, I'm not even in the same room as you.
Much Much
Yet.
better.
Fighting for my life.
Line is up.
I'm more than just a flashlight, John.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Taste the pickaxe.
It doesn't look like there's all that much in that. Is there are a couple of Evo nuts I guess I can come down and help with.
Got some Morkai.
Yeah, I was gonna let you get that because it looked like it was on the ceiling. They kept calling them scrabs instead of scarabs or anything else. I thought that was interesting.
Move your tin ass over here.
Call them scabs.
Yeah, they're called scabs, like scrab. Yeah,
Well,
scrab. So
scrab is
the
the word,
official
yeah.
name is scrab, I guess.
They're not scarabs, but they are. But they're
Yeah. The classic deep rock, classic anything. Naming convention.
that's not a scarab. It's a scrab. My favorite thing that does that same trope is different books or movies or pieces of media's description of magic, where it's like it's magic but spelt slightly differently. It's
Yeah.
magic
It's
with
with a
a J.
YK.
or like it's mana but it's pronounced mana here, or it's pronounced mana or mana.
Magica or
Yeah.
Down the yeast cove.
so many of these bastards.
It's genuinely a little unsettling when they all pop their wings out and are gross and yucky and flying at me.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Mission accomplished, I think.
Yeah, I like shooting them. That feels good.
Don't waste your ammunition.
I wonder if the pit jaws can hide under snow.
Ollie, over here.
Feel much better now.
Got a spitball.
I needed that.
Yeah.
Get this home safely, will you, Molly? I need sugar.
Get this home safely, will you, Molly? Shall we?
Is that a tritolite?
It is a turtleite.
Get things started, boy.
Oh, Persite.
No, it's turtleite.
Are you sure?
My sugar craving is running wild.
I thought tritolite was the big rock that you threw grenades at.
You know, now that you say that, I'm less certain.
My first thought was, I thought that was the station for throwing them, but this looks like the rock ebonite. Yeah.
Guns down.
Do you know what's... Yeah, we're both wrong.
Yeah.
Actually.
Pickaxes to deal with them.
Never felt better.
I'm just gonna call it resupply in case they don't spawn enough people just to keep us alive.
On the way.
Bless you.
I was born ready.
Wouldn't you know, they spawned enough Glyphids to do the mission.
Nicely done.
Percent grinders can learn a thing or two from them.
Primed and ready.
Hey, it is. We are two of your favorite dwarves.
A swarm will be upon
Hello,
you.
Kalzia.
Come on, I need some.
Dwarves usually is proper, but I think part of me thinks in this game they might call them dwarfs. I don't know that offhand.
New best rambler.
That's a good question.
Because it's leave no dwarf behind. They don't need to pluralize it because they're implying the singular is important.
Trying to think if management at any point calls for them dwarfs or dwarfs, or if he just calls us like gentlemen or hooligans
Lazy.
or yeah,
Lazy scrubs.
lazy- Yeah.
I did set it back down to has 3. Just because I wasn't going to do has full blood sugar with just the 2 of us.
Just the two of them.
Corporate drones indeed. Look at all this sugar though.
The stream of incoming enemies is practically eradicated, and you're still alive. Well,
Sugar, 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 sugar.
This seems like the bottom of a pit. Yeah, red sugar restores your health, and there are many jokes about it being being worthy of being a controlled substance for its addictive nature. But there is no definitive link between red sugar and drug abuse. So management says it's fine. And blood sugar is a modifier that means that you just passively take damage throughout the mission. No reason, no rhyme. And enemies each drop 1 unit of red sugar when they die.
Carrying rocks seriously need to invest in some.
So if you they constantly spawn little swarmers at you, but if you rely wholly on the little swarmers, you will not.
Felt better.
So you have to keep moving. You have to find the red sugar naturally in the cave. You have to do all sorts of accommodating. It's not the worst modifier. It is marginally better than low oxygen, but margins are thin.
I think that the haunted mines freak
Yeah.
a lot of people out, but once you have done a few of them, they are okay.
And especially if you have multiple people and it's not just you, it gets a lot easier because it'll.
Solo?
Yeah, I
think it
tried
is
to do
more.
a solo one and was not prepared for just how inconvenient it is.
Red sugar. Not ready yet.
Excuse me. Oh, that was funny. I was like checking my corners, the corner of my eye on the ground to see if there's a pit jaw, and there was a leech in the ceiling that I was also happening to look at. So, you know, I am truly the best dwarf today.
I am so proud of you because you know that I would not have seen it. And walked
I
right
get
into it.
got by leeches all the time, man. Like, let's be clear, we're both suckers for leeches, but abnormal things happen.
Ah,
Yeah. That
Suckers
was
for
another
leeches.
one of those puns, you know.
One of those puns the kids are talking about.
It's very small in the bottom left corner underneath my dwarf's profile, but you can see that there's a little green banner that says pots of gold on it. There are certain alcohols you can buy every day, quote unquote. So every mission you do is a different alcohol, and some of them have, well, they all have unique effects. Some of those effects are good. Pots of gold makes it so that when you mine a gold vein, you get significantly more gold from it. And so that's why I have to call Molly a lot. And the hope, the dream is always that you find a bulk detonator for you. A Crassus bulk detonator for you have pots of gold, because it creates caves for you to mine. But, you know, more of a once in a blue moon overlap than something to expect.
I would say it's happened to us maybe 10 times, which
Yeah.
is impressive. But
I
also
feel we're
a lot
lucky.
of time into this.
Hey.
Crossbows.
Okay, I thought that was the seasonal event, but it was just these bricks. There's more cut up there for you, and gold. I can't give you platforms because I'm not an engineer.
I do resent you for that, but I do not blame you.
Yeah.
Which is wildly unfair of me, but at least I'm being honest about it.
Yeah.
Scanner's got a blip the size of a drop pod. Brace for swarm, team.
I feel like if there was a blip the size of a drop pod, that would be like a dreadnought tunneling towards us, right? That's not the warning for it, but it just, if it's truly a blip that is singularly the size of a drop pod, then
Incoming! Smoke him if you got him.
Yeah, no, I feel like it should be.
it seems like they're coming for you. I haven't seen many. Oh, I froze myself because I'm dumb.
You do like me.
And I'm on primary.
Supply pod inbound.
Congratulations on becoming a deacon.
Yeah.
Base joke. Ha! Ha!
Ah, that's funny. That's funny.
Alright.
You're also looking pretty low. So when you want, there's a supply pod.
It's petering out. Wipe out the rest and get on with it.
I'm just out of primary and secondary. I don't know what you're talking about. I just think that the mobility of the boosted boomstick is too good. Like, it gets me out of every situation.
I haven't tried it personally. And if what you're saying is true, then maybe I never will, so I never become dependent on it.
Yeah, it could also, arguments could be made that it could also be a controlled substance.
Players charging.
Yeah, I think we've cleaned the cave out pretty well, so I'm going to start drilling ahead. I'll try to measure my flares so that
I'm gonna
Don't.
grab my second thing for the
Resupply.
resupply. Yeah. I noticed you also did not double dip, and
yeah,
you know, just some thoughts.
I was saving it, man.
Don't got room for more. I need the mule right here.
How are you full on Morkite?
I'm not full on Morkite.
Um,
I'm full on gold. How are you on gold?
I'm gonna go back and get double dip. But if you wanted to pick up the Morkite where I called Molly too.
Not ready.
Yes.
There's recharging. Feeling much better. I'm taking some of the ammo.
I like the scarabs hanging out in not the normal biome more than I like the other, like duck and cover or
Yeah. Give me some
whatever other infection. What's the word? Hazards.
Yeah, there's like the enemy or rival incursion or like enemy presence
Yeah.
modifier.
Yeah. I like having these guys either because they're much less frustrating. So far, at least, they're much less frustrating than other undesirables.
Everything is better than the lithophage
Correct.
thing. The first few times, like, when I say few times, I literally mean like the first maybe like 8 hours of that event, I actually thought it was fun. It was kind of a novel little side mission that was challenging and unique. And then
inventorious.
And then it happened again, and again,
yeah.
and again.
I think if the meteor, like the clean team themselves, didn't like flee so aggressively when you start spraying it with soap,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be as bad.
I'm full. We're falling.
Steve.
But also, it's one of those like, oh no, more time in the caves,
Yeah.
more of my video game.
I just the specifically the infectors kill me so often. They're so strong, even on like has 2 or 3. That's what gets me down the most.
Flares.
Yeah,
Recharging. Never felt
I
better.
get it.
Oh, we already had the last demo nut. Whatever. It's fine. There's a bit more kite up there. Assuming we still need an A.
Yeah, I'm mining a vein out
I need a damn mine
as we
cart.
speak
Where is it?
from the ceiling.
Yeah. Give me some sugar.
There's a lot in the ceiling. Jeez.
Sugar, 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 sugar.
Nice. Good stuff. And no pit shots.
And no pit jaws.
We want to hang around or do we want to get going?
It's blood sugar. Let's get out of here.
Good point.
Sending in the drop pod. Starting
Good
center.
point.
This is it, team. Do us proud.
with these missions, it's technically easier and more reliable if you just follow the cave back out. However, I'm a driller, which means I have 2 brain cells that I wear on my hands. 121 meters? That's nothing.
Driller mentality.
To be fair, I may run out of fuel before I get there, but
Charging.
I'm more concerned about you running out of red sugar.
it's fine. I keep drilling through caves. It's fine.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Ooh. Trust me, I got all these bugs I can snack on. Following me quite closely.
That's good. We've got company and food.
Yeah. See? It's grand. And there's a supply pod in this room that I called that we never used.
Grabbing him.
So I can drill more.
Ow!
Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Watch that. Your expiration
Let's bring it home.
The mule has docked, initiating launch sequence. Retrieving escape pod.
Good stuff. Your promotion?
I've been promoted.
Hey.
I got some script.
Oh, okay, so that was a nesting grounds, not a pitjaw colony, so maybe there wouldn't have been pitjaws on that mission. Interesting. Claimable perk points?
In one piece.
Aw, bam. I wonder what I can get with those perk points.
yes.
I wonder what I can spend all my perk points anyway.
What if there was a new perk that I could immediately just instantly buy all of?
What if there was a new perk, man?
Orbital insertion sequence initiated. Off the drop pod.
Spoiler alert, there isn't. They mentioned many times, like, there were a lot of, if you like Deep Rock and want to watch fun streams, the Ghost Ship Games weekly streams are very fun. But they make a lot of jokes, and they made a lot of jokes with the Invisible Walls dev. Invisible Walls is a studio that's just 15 minutes away from them. That they contracted to do most of the work on season 6, and so they joked about all the things that they that the devs at Ghost Ship Games constantly get asked about the game, and how they suddenly inherited the responsibility to rework the perk system and to make overclocks and to add new weapons and all sorts of things that are not impossible, but are going to be much more work than they can reasonably take on at the moment. And it's just very fun as a recurring bit. Yeah, I'll happily be the driller for this mission. Ready?
Whole new cosmetic tree.
That one.
It's exciting stuff.
I ain't getting younger, you know.
Yes, I'm ready
Sequence initiating. Finding your seat.
to go into the dark cavity.
Yeah. When the lights go out at my dentist's office.
Huh.
Where's Molly?
I hate this damn planet.
Yo, 8 lines.
We're seeing solid concentrations of resinite in the area. We'll send in lift rockets to lift them out once you do the digging. Move fast and stay vigilant.
Over here by the marker point.
What are you?
Suspicious ground activity. It's a mineral chimney. Did we get... I just took whatever drink we got.
It was pots of gold again.
Pots
Yeah.
of gold again? Okay. Oh no.
Whatever will you do? I like. Unironically, I still need credits for things.
No. I said, oh no.
For the Nemesis?
There's a lost dwarf in our area. Local dwarf near us. Single and ready to mingle.
Could need a new canister. Getting tired of this old rust bucket.
Wow.
Did you get that fossil that was close by? I'm assuming
Yeah.
yes, because it...
Yeah, I took a little bit of fall damage, but it was worth it.
I see the Nemesis. I'm shooting the Nemesis. I've been grabbed.
I see. I got grabbed too.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm running.
It let me go,
That's good.
and then grabbed me again. I'm not down, but now I'm down.
I will avenge you.
Got him. And then don't get killed by the frickin' bombs too.
Yeah.
Classy. Oh, excuse me.
No, you have to stay.
Big
Oh, is
activity,
this...
miners. First mass located. Clear the surrounding terrain and we can begin prepping it for launch.
I think this was
I'm
the
so
Nemesis
paranoid.
clawing its way through.
Yeah. That makes sense.
You're halfway through excavation, team. Keep up the good work. Excavation phase complete. Stand by for lift rockets and begin attachment phase.
I love nothing more in this game than protecting my friend while they're mining. I love nothing more than shooting the bugs that are coming to get your butt while you are digging at a vein of minerals.
Likewise, it's actually very... You feel very good about it while it happens.
Yeah, actually like a team. I'm throwing the rockets through the hole. Want to start attaching them? Ta-da!
Green, hit the button on the pod to initiate launch.
I was honestly
One
expecting,
down, two to
naively, that the mission would predominantly have just one of these that you're supposed to get to. But, my Discord just cycled. You everything good?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm glad that there are at least 3. I think it might be 2 is the smallest for a complexity 1, length 1, and I think they said that 4 is the most that you'll ever have to.
4 feels like a lot. 3 feels pretty good.
Yeah.
I think, right now. I think it's on the longer end of missions, but also not as long as like a escort or drill evader mission.
Yeah. Or industrial sabotage.
Or industrial sabotage. I haven't done an escort mission in forever.
Same, actually.
It's almost like we play together most of the time.
Yeah. Funny how that works.
Escort missions are kind of like peak Deep Rock in my memory, because like the little tunnel that you dig and the bugs crawling on the roof are kind of the like core visuals, gameplay experience. Riding on Doretta with a team of 4 people, bringing Doretta back for no reason other than that it's the right thing to do.
Similarly for me, because when I originally started playing, it was either full-on unseasoned or it was season 1 or 2. But when I actually got into the game, having a computer that could handle it properly, the first thing I did, the first mission I did, was a deep scan, because that was the new thing for season, and I didn't know it was new. But I did it, and it was like, oh, this is cool. And so the hot and cold comes very naturally to me, because it's both the base expectation I have of playing the game, some degree.
My first like mission to learn about the game was just like a Morkat mining one, which feels like the base game, not peak, but like that is just like
You're in the
basic
mines.
game. You go in, you get the Morkite, you get out.
Fine. I will acknowledge that there's a swarm happening.
Same.
Excavation at 100%. Well done.
You've been excavating? Michael, we're in the
Yes.
crystalline caverns. That's 3. Isn't that 3 hits?
Yes, it is.
Michael, I am a driller.
I didn't want to tell you because I was having so much fun mining. I love to dig.
Rocket attachments are here, team. Grab them and attach them to
Each
the
their
side of
own.
the mass. The last of the wave is approaching you now. Keep it together.
Although I might die because I ignored
Septic
swarm
spreaders?
while excavating. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also septic spreaders.
Yeah, screw septic spreaders, man. Speak of the devil. There we go.
If they worked in the medical field and didn't wear PPE, they would be sepsis spreaders.
Or, okay, because that'd be antiseptic spreaders if they were contracted to use cleaning supplies to make areas safe for handling specimens.
I am regularly an antiseptic spreader.
Yeah. The lift pods have a knack for spawning in the worst position, though.
Yeah, they
Like,
really do.
worse than the frickin' hacking pods.
I don't know about that. The hacking pods are pretty terrible.
Spread is dead, baby.
Oh, Steve. Yes, I'll pet you, but get out of the way.
Attachment phase complete. Push the button on the lift pod to launch the payload.
Oh, my secondary is almost out.
Wait. I'm so curious. I'm assuming that Molly's just gonna stay where they're
dude.
at,
Let's see.
but launch Molly.
Once
No?
they're
Oh,
down,
they just fell off.
give it up and you'll be home
Rough.
before lunch.
And then climbed back into it, stood up, and settled in on nothing.
Excuse me.
Flares charging.
See, you already went through here.
Pod requisitioned.
You
Launch
cannot
now.
leave until you've had all of your vegetables.
Dang. Oh no, Steve. Bye, Steve.
Getting more
Brutal.
ammo.
Anyway,
Anyway. So is it up here then? Okay, so this is the dirt that we need to mine through for the next area, and it just bleeds into the cave.
that does happen.
Oh, I called for Molly.
We only have 5 fossils, my guy.
Can't believe how green I was when I started.
Excuse you.
We got the hoarder!
It's past your expiration date.
I hate it when we double flare. It's kind of cute, but
Detected a
also
massive swarm
Yeah.
on collision course.
One left, ready to use. Here, let's
Swarm! Repeat, swarm!
Tin ass over here. Hurry, please.
So do you need a license, do you think, to carry automated turrets, and that's why engineers can do it, but everyone can build them? Why does only the engineer get to have self-aiming and firing turrets if anyone can just whack it with their hammer?
I think it's closer to what the Russians did in World War II, where they would send one soldier with a gun and another soldier with an extra magazine, just kind of planning that one of them's gonna die. Where they just send one of the dwarfs down with a couple turrets for the group to use.
Interesting.
Same with like the rest of the deer.
But if that's the case, why is the only option to revive you when you go down? Why is there no loot the body?
Do you want the gameplay reason or the lore reason? The gameplay reason would be if you could just steal the down stuff of your enemies, there would be so many more dead scouts in the world.
True.
Like, instead of you politely asking me to light up the cave, you just kill me and do it yourself.
I would. Believe you me, I would.
Excavation phase complete. Excellent work. Stand by for lift rocket delivery.
This is a pretty reasonable spot for it, unless it's a supply pod, but it's a lift pod.
Lift pods here, team. Grab the lift rockets, secure them to the sides of the resonite mass.
You want some more?
Ah.
There, it's not ready yet.
Laser drill is primed and rocket readings are green. Push the button on the lift pod to begin launch. All excavation sites complete.
You never even asked for the lore reason that I think that reviving me is the only option.
Hey, Michael, what's the lore reason you think that I can't steal your weapons off your body?
We're dating and you love me, and
Slash pick, I get it.
Combat positions. The swarm is here.
Oh, there's a swarm again. I was busy looking for fossils.
There's a
so
return.
I've told you that my grandpa is a paleontologist before, yeah?
Yes, though I had forgotten.
That's cool, it's fine, I don't have just a bunch of fossils on the list or anything. He told me something the other day. I'm not gonna dox myself too hard here, but I just was asking if you wanted to travel to some different locations. He basically was just like, nah, most of the fossils are in like the region that we live. Why would I want to go travel to this, I was talking about, do you want to go to Europe sometime? And he was like, no, I don't want to go to Europe. There's no fossils there. All the why would I? What is there to see?
It's so fun. It's so cute.
And like he was fully sincere about that feeling. Like, what do you mean?
The bones are here.
The bones. I'm already where the bones are at.
I wonder, tangentially, if cave generation for these missions is designed to take you up, so that it's more likely that you have to deal with the multiple
holes
tunnels
left by-
from excavation. Because the previous mission also had upward cave generation. Previous with this
did.
mission we did.
It did. It would be interesting to figure out
Okay, I got
if
the
it's
last one.
more helpful to like cheese up those holes as an engineer or leave them. I think probably leave them, but it just depends, I guess.
Let's call it resupply, so I can make sure my drills are charged, and then
Yes, please.
let's get out of here.
Supply drop has been ordered. and is
I don't
on
want
the
to
way.
keep you too late if you need to go to bed, but I mean, we have 2 missions after this, so we might be able to get all 5 done.
I will need to at least take a brief
We're sending in the drop
break
pod. Head for LZ.
after this to change Ari's bandages, and
Yeah.
then
Grabbing ammo.
I can start the next mission solo, and then you can drop back in when you're ready.
because I'm having fun. I like the new stuff.
Same. I really want to go to the Ossuary Depths, you know? The new biome
Yeah.
and everything.
Yes. Question of the hour: do you think we're going to be able to do an elite deep dive this weekend?
That depends on my brother more than anything. Because, as he stated, he has planned Saturdays because he has a life and stuff, I guess. Which I just can't fathom.
Rude.
Yeah. But Dean,
Tomorrow I'm going to go see Iron Lung. Not because I have a crush on Markiplier, but because I played the video game.
oh,
I've-
interesting. Because I saw a trailer for that, and I was like, oh, it's Markiplier.
Make it snappy, team. The drop pod won't hang around forever.
But didn't realize that it was the reference to the video game.
Yeah.
Fun. Fun. I hope you enjoy that. Gesundheit.
And then after that, the plan is basically binge Deep Rock Galactic, finish this season pass in one day, and have no life. So
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be playing pickleball Saturday morning, but I'm usually doing that earlier than most of my friends where you live are awake. So,
I see you're taking
an escort mission. We complained enough. And it's not in the Ossuary Depths, but the mission's reset in 5 minutes. So what I'm thinking is we vamp 5 minutes and see if we can, or I vamp when you go and take care of Pup.
change bandages. Yeah.
Slayer's Stout's okay. We can take a tour of the drop pod, or the station.
Nice.
So we've got all sorts
All right.
of little bits and bobs. My favorite is the little scarab.
I will be back soon.
Sounds good. Feed them treats. It says do not touch the glass, but they didn't anticipate me chopping the glass. Anyway. But yeah, they described the goal of having it be very like archaeology themed and styled after a certain movie franchise revolving around a state named professor of archaeology. And so having these boxes over here being very 1900s coded. And then they also added, you can see on the side of the drop pod, the resonite masses are hanging out, ready to be shipped. And then also, if you're not familiar with the tie-in, it's not quite a sequel, but a spin-off game, Deep Rock Galactic Rogue Core. That is the Ramrod, which is the Reclaimer's ship compared to the Miner's station. So, yeah, fun fact, you can see the station from the ramrod for those lucky bastards who have access to the alpha of Rogue Core. I am not one. Yeah, just all sorts of fun little archaeology stuff. They hope Ghost Ship Games makes Deep Rock primarily, and they're making Rogue Core. And the reason they hired Invisible Walls to make Season 6 for them was both so that they could do a Season 6, because people have been asking for it for a year and a half at this point. But also, they're hoping that Invisible Walls, it can be like a training run for them if they want to work with them in the future. Because now, after doing all this stuff, they're familiar with the engine, they're familiar with all the assets, they're familiar with cave design and whatever. And so it's a little sparse for a new season in terms of just like design and decoration and whatnot. But it's well done, and it is exemplary of people who are figuring out the stuff, the words, the cool.
Not bad.
Yeah, so we need to get we haven't found the Ossium. We haven't found the season event yet. Hasn't happened for us. But yeah. Take a look at the different skins and things. They made a comment about eyebrow cosmetics. But I don't see any here. But maybe. Nice. Ooh, and I like that skin. Peacock hair color. Nice. So there's an eyebrow cosmetic. Karate backflip sounds like a fun victory pose. Aviation helmet, nice. Self high five, that sounds fun. Nice. And then weapon maintenance, they have the Crimson Call. It's going to be a pretty fun one, I think. I don't know if I have a good red. I have the black and red weapon skin, but it's not. It's primarily black. So looking forward to having another tier of frickin' weapon maintenance to do, using all the weapons I don't actually like to things done 20 seconds. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. If it doesn't give us a mission in the depths, then we might issue the last mission just to make sure we do one in the new biome. Dang. But I am going to get started on the scarred level. I don't want to be a driller for this.
I'll kill one more next than two.
Michael can be the engineer for us. I'm intentionally over-leveling my gunner and my driller because I don't love playing either class, but I do love playing scout and engineer, and so I'm practicing what I like to call the Lucky Charms principle, because I also like to eat all of the cereal bits out of my Lucky Charms and just have a bowl of marshmallows at the end. So I am eating my Lucky Charms, I'm eating my cat food, and I am having my vegetables first, and I am getting my driller and gunner promoted before I then get to spend a nice, refreshing long while playing just Scout Engineer. It's like, I think both Scout and Engineer are comfortable to play on any mission, whereas there are a number of times I don't want to play Driller, and a number of times where the mobility limitations that the Gunner has are bad enough that I just don't want to deal with it. So, especially because I play either solo or just with Michael most of the time. Like, I prefer playing Engineer or Scout. It really sucks for Michael that there is a Lost Dwarf here. But I think as long as I don't go get it before he joins, he'll be able to pick it up too. So, try to help me remember that there's a Lost Dwarf somewhere. Caves for the escort missions are big, and so it's very likely to be farther along than just this first.
Drill does are moving. Everything
Room.
looks fine, but expect that to change soon.
You heard the man. Let's stay close to the red end. Keep the bugs away from her.
Sister Retta.
Anybody knows why it's called Doretta?
Swarm detected. Keep the drill dozer operational at all
Dude, that
costs.
purple mark way in the distance is the Lost Dwarf. We really haven't done one of these in a long time. So we'll see how long I can actually protect her. So they'll dig through multiple rooms on one tank of gas. And then you have to go back and gather the oil shale. Oh no, Bosco, I didn't need you to mind that. Gather the oil shale and refuel until you get to the Amarant Heartstone, which is just a large rock that you need to drill through multiple layers of. Usually I play Engineer solo on this because it's much more convenient.
The drill dozer is out of fuel. You need to refill the fuel.
That's a
canisters
Betsy,
from under the
okay.
back. Use the canisters
Because you need to leave the drill dozer alone, but bugs will still spawn on it.
drill dozer operational again in no time.
But if you play the Engineer, then you can build your turrets to protect Doretta while you are off mining.
Keep light up.
And since the oil shale miners are ranged mining tools, you don't have to risk life and limb to mine off of a zip line, which is the one benefit of having a gunner. Very No Man's Sky coded mining.
Praetorian down.
There's usually a lot that you can find in these caves.
Needs to be oil shale.
which is why Engineer Scout is basically the best combo if you're just doing it for the exploration. Gunner is great for the Armor and Heartstone because you can set up a bunch of zip lines and just fly above the bugs while you are doing the mining. So we'll see how much I explore before Michael gets back.
Canister ready for refuel. Last fuel canister in place.
The drill dozer is fueled and ready to go.
We could try fighting the Betsy. My experience with Betsy is that it usually goes really, really smoothly or really, really poorly. And that was pretty smooth. Once you get the charge clusters off of her, then you repair her, and she is a walking base for you, a walking turret. I'll do a little once over, and then we'll just get going. This biome doesn't have resources that I really desperately need. I think it has NR pearls as the second one. But no one after playing for a few hours needs frickin' the purple stuff, whose name I don't recall. See if it comes to me. Croppa, because I have some in my inventory. Yeah.
Here we go. Drill dozer setting off for the Armor and Heartstone. We got an incoming swarm. Please remember that the drill dozer is top priority.
When I think I've told this story before, but when I first started playing, I was invited to play with my brother and his friends as their fourth player. My brother exclusively plays Scout, to the detriment of a team who will only play Scout. And the two of the other ones, one of them would play Engineer, one of them would play Driller. And so I was always just the Gunner, which is very antithetical to how I usually play games, because my least favorite part about Gunner is how often you miss when you're shooting. But the Gunner's job is to lay down fire and do your best to hit, but not worry too much. I worried too much, and so I was mostly just too stressed to enjoy playing Deep Rock originally. And so I bounced off of it because I wasn't having fun being just their Gunner. But then when I started playing again, mostly because Michael was playing and having fun playing, I decided that I would play, I believe, Scout first, Scout or Engineer, and both were much nicer than playing solo Gunner, or even Gunner in just a group of not team players. Just because I don't need Croppa doesn't mean I'm not going to mine Croppa, mind you. We always want to mine Phasianite, aka Fashionite. Because you can use it to buy cosmetics. Come on, there we go. I have not found Bulu caps this mission. I've only got 6 out of 20. They're usually about 8 in the final room. But, you know. With most missions, you aren't able to invite people to join you after a certain threshold. I believe the threshold for this mission is starting the Hearthstone event, so we are going to have to wait for Michael before we get started on that, but I can just spend the time trying to complete the missions, the side mission.
Players recharging.
Told you, about 8.
Access provided.
Umanite also doesn't really matter that much. It is the second most. That's really awkward, actually, that I don't have enough nitro for a supply drop. Ooh. Ooh. I'm low on primary. I'm low on everything at the moment, I guess.
Need more ammo. The resupply is here.
Yeah, I mean, if I were a scout, I would simply zip around and I'd light up this whole cave so I'd know where I need to go. If I were a engineer, it'd be fairly easy to platform my way around to get to higher spots. And if I were the driller, I'd just go through the walls. But as the gunner, I am depressingly ground-bound. This room may have wonders to discover, but I am not the one to discover them.
Dozer repaired. Ready to kill some more crates. Felt better. Deployed up.
In Road Corps, the frickin' Reclaimers zip lines are all high speed in whatever direction, which makes sense because the game is much faster and they're much more rough and tumble dwarves. But makes you wish, you know? That wouldn't.
Moscow.
How dare I forget that I have a mining slave to do stuff for me. Thanks, Bosco.
Help me mine this.
Bosco won't grab mission objectives, though, which is the biggest flaw in Bosco's design. He can't gather Bulu caps, can't gather ebo nuts, can't gather fossils. Also won't gather any of those in the wall brewing materials. Over here. The more you play solo gunner, though, the more you learn to cheese both placing your zip line so you can get to places and the quick drop off, grab the freaking
Bosco, what is that? Help me mine this.
resource and then get back on the zip line.
Bosco, mine it.
Doesn't seem like there's too much else
Here
here.
we go.
There's probably at least one freaking Hulu cap up there.
Bosco, mine it. I need the
Oh, hey.
damn mine caught on legs.
Nice.
Where is it? Can't carry anymore.
So that should be all we need. So the time that I can spend wasting on waiting for Michael to return is rapidly decreasing.
Nicely done, team. You secured yourself a nice bonus.
I know he doesn't need... There's some cosmetic overclocks that he doesn't have, so we can go do that overclock or event.
I'm glad we have someone to carry our rocks and stones.
But after that, it's just getting the Lost Dwarf and doing the job, so... Let's see if he gets back in time.
Through right now. Damn flares could need an upgrade.
Was it in the last room? I thought it was in here.
Here I come.
They don't show up on the terrain scanner, but that room looks suspiciously large to be a... Yeah.
Bosco, light. Get ready.
Would you
I've
like
activated the machine.
Michael!
good news? Bad news?
Give me the bad news. I'm gonna do a core event.
I'm gonna have to stay up to do some laundry.
Oh no! You're gonna have to stay up and do some quote-unquote laundry.
Uh-huh.
What are you gonna do while the laundry's in the machine, Michael?
I don't know, laundry is famously one of those tasks where you have to have 100% of your attention on it all the time, right?
Make us proud.
Yeah.
I don't suppose you completed an escort mission without me, did you?
We're right on the cusp, and there's a lost dwarf that I haven't retrieved.
Nicer. What class are you, Gunner?
Gunner.
I'll get engineer.
See, Michael knows what's up. I also have a Betsy, too, which has made it a little easier to
So nice.
stave off the bugs. Can
I'm
you
gonna be
join?
honest with you.
Yeah.
I'd say that I took a little bit longer because I made a bowl of rice, but I hadn't had dinner yet, so I think it was justified.
You made a single bowl of rice?
Yeah, well, okay. I had rice and some rotisserie chicken shredded up, and so I just heated up the rice, threw some...
There you go. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. That makes you sound like less of a madman.
Yeah. This is still a lazy dinner, but not quite as depressing.
Hey, you get a core too. Not that you need it, but
I do. I still have cosmetics to unlock. I just have all of the overclocks.
okay. So the dwarf is in this room, but it's in the ceiling. So I'm gonna try to zip line to where it is, and then if you want to put a plat, oh, I have no freaking ammo. I'm gonna go call
Put
it
a flat under the zip. Yeah.
I'm gonna go resupply a little bit and call a few more of the pods for us.
I ordered a resupply.
Supply pod launched. Better stand back.
Feel much better
Oh,
now.
thanks, Betsy.
Knocked you down.
Yeah.
Resupply pod is here. We go. Everybody collect ammunition.
Alright, hang on. Before you shoot, I'm gonna ride up and try and like stand underneath it so that you have a good reference point.
See here.
Yeah.
Because it looks like the higher the better. We'll put it up there.
And then I'll just...
And that is called teamwork. Rip. Come on, you can mantle that. Getting the resources. There we go. Jagged Sun. Is that what the male offspring of the Rolling Stones guy is? Anyway. Yeah.
Hate to wait for flare.
I also got Jagged Sun.
I'm out.
Yeah. You come over here and set up your turrets, and we'll get going.
Yep. Alright, I finished my bowl of rice.
Come here.
Now I'm fully focused.
Wait. What is the difference? Rock up and stone.
One sentry gun, ready to be built. Sentry ball. Back wall. Sentry gun, intercepting.
Google. Betsy? Gonna have a problem, dear.
Access provided. Platforms, guys. Platform.
Drill dozer has begun cracking the Amaran shell. If you lose the dozer, you lose the mission. So guard it well against any hostiles. Incoming swarm. Keep the dozer safe. Swarm, they're here.
Should have left my nails on the bloody spike.
This still has 3.
Yeah.
Reserve your bullets.
So fairly chill for this mission. gunner weapons break terrain, which makes it very easy if you have not the weapon I'm using to shoot the tips of the pillars instead of needing to mine them from the base, which is what the like go-to assumption is.
The other alternative is what I'm doing, shooting a platform there, you jump and break the smaller tip.
Yeah. With the third gunner weapon is the missile launcher, which is the best for breaking those. But I just am bad at using it, so I prefer this one.
The bulldozer is at the halfway point. Keep it running. Contact. Lock and load.
I mentioned to chat while you were gone that if the last mission isn't in the ossuary depths, I say we do a mission in the ossuary depths anyway, and then you and I just finish the assignment on another day or later this evening.
That sounds good to me. I'm doing laundry right away. So.
Yeah. The difference being that I need to go eat food too, and so we'll need to end the stream after this next mission.
I respect it.
Come on, bugger.
Contact. Swarm approaching the drill dozer. Hunker down and load up. Extraction at 75%. Almost there.
I hate that they can just sit where you can't shoot them and frickin' lob their goo at you.
Also, we've got an incoming swarm. Swarm! Repeat swarm!
Them on me. Watch the fire! Ready!
That was close. That was close.
For those uninitiated, in this particular phase of the fight, this rock will close around you wherever you are, but if you happen to be standing on or near Doretta, the rock will one-shot Doretta.
One shot,
it's
one of the chunks. Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of the answers that Goship had to part of the meta is like having somebody just constantly repair Doretta so that any damage is mitigated. You have to pay attention to that notification. Would really
You trapped me, bastard.
It also is a way that Goship Games has motivated going and hugging your friends, giving them a little
Griefing,
something.
in other words. And then you watch and make sure you track where Doretta's head launches.
The hot stone is ours. Deposit it and wrap up
Because
the
you have to bring Doretta back.
Morally obligated to do so.
It is the right thing to do.
And this, at the center of the Jawbreaker, is our glowing Amaran Heartstone.
Donkey, come here!
I want to bite it so badly.
Yeah.
We are
That's so funny that you just drop something in your Rockin' Stone.
Nicely done. Amaran Heartstone secured.
You clearly have your priorities in order, right?
Yes.
Drop pod inbound. Stand clear.
You got
I
Doretta?
threw Doretta down here, yeah. Yeah, there she is.
Oh, little body, look what's happened to you.
Some people insist that throwing is disrespectful to Doretta. I'm of the opinion that if Doretta can climb and drill like 90-degree angles downward, then I think she can handle being tossed around a little bit. I am open to other arguments on that, though.
I'm with you, I support you, I side because my comments, while this is a swear-friendly stream, I think might be too
Yep. I think I had the same thought, though, after I said what I said. I've had a couple of moments so far this stream where I say something and then been like, could I have phrased that a little differently? I'm gonna need you to mine so that I can get Doretta up.
I don't think that you do. Ah!
Yosh, remember how you can't build platforms on frickin'?
Yeah. I now recall.
And the disdain in your voice where you said, I don't think you do, huh?
Yeah. I was just gonna be like, yeah, I'm just gonna make platforms on this. I was very excited to
Come on, we have to
be useful. Is Doretta on board?
Doretta is on board. Good stuff. For the sake of explaining the title of the stream, my understanding is that when archaeology was growing in popularity in the early 20th century, it was common to use dynamite and TNT to excavate dig sites without regard for the potentially priceless treasures buried therein. And so that is very much a deep rock galactic way to perform archaeology. Come on, Ossuarita. We want to go to the bone zone, as they say. Dang it. We can't even go. We can't even go. That's disgusting. I hate it here.
We could just wait 25 minutes.
You could disconnect from my group and see if your mission is different. See if you have access on your lobby. That would be the most extreme I'm interested in doing. I'm not waiting 25 frickin' minutes.
I'm not welcome here, I get it.
Yeah, get out of here. Also, if you have better than Skull Crusher, that's a reason on its own to join you.
I have Slayer Stout, which is trash.
Yeah.
And I do not have Ossuary Depth. I also think I'm pretty sure
the biomes are the same.
The biomes are the same per region.
Is your
'Cause
mission
then the public lobbies are shared.
is your region the radioactive exclusion zone or somewhere else?
Radioactive exclusion zone titled Devil's Bottom.
Okay, I guess it is the same if it's the assignment. So, I mean, come on back here.
Alright, but first I'm going to promote.
Is your
heavy-duty excavate.
assignment done?
No fun a thing.
Oh, wait, you're right. I'm an idiot.
You have to do
Never
you have to do
mind.
the mission, the assignment first.
Yep, you're correct. I'm just going to join you.
Not if I leave first.
Wow.
Drop sequence initiating.
Well, that's so funny. You joined just in time to extend the timer. Also, this is a 4 Resonite Masses mission, so let's get cracking, I guess.
I didn't even want to be engineer. I just was like, no, I will make it to the drop pod. It's fine.
Oh, right there, it said dwarves. If multiple dwarves work together to revive a downed comrade.
I'm too young to die!
Fight! I'm blaming you on it. Hit your line.
Yo!
reference back to the earlier part of the stream where we were discussing the plural.
We're digging deep, and resinite masses are the target. Search them out, dig them out.
Wow.
Dig them out. Good luck, miners. You know what to do.
I mean, all 3 of the missions we've done with these resonite masses have had dually orders, which I don't think that's a intended connection, but a fun one for us to experience.
I do like those Hueys. I think, and this is too much and just not going to happen, but it would be cool if there were similar like items or gear loadouts that were kind of like you see in Deep Rock Survivor, where you could be like, I'm gonna bring the bucket that lures a bunch of hoarders, or
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you mine this stuff, and I'm gonna start drilling.
I respect that. If I said I didn't respect it, would that change anything?
I would still drill. I would just be upset about not having the resources mined.
I mean, I would still mine them. It's just about
just a matter of whether you respect me or not.
yeah.
No, probably wouldn't change much.
Yeah, I figured.
I appreciate your respect, but I don't crave it. No.
Well, and it wouldn't be that I don't respect you. It's just that I don't respect your decisions.
Oh.
I'm still gonna listen to them, which is, you know, a type of respect.
So what's different here, Michael? What's different here?
Closing in on the first resinite mass, team.
That you saying you wouldn't respect him, what are you implying is different about our day-to-day?
Halfway there, team. Keep it up.
Nothing. Nothing's different.
Mass is freed. Await lift rockets.
This was an if I were a worm situation, and it was an opportunity for you to be like, yeah, Michael, I care about your respect and feelings, and I'll just like,
I'm already a worm in your eye, anyway. My space heater, completely tangentially, does this thing where if it gets too hot, it will turn off to prevent, fire or something, heaven forbid. But it doesn't account for the fact that I have it down on the floor, and my arms are up here, and my arms get cold when it stops blowing and the hot air stops rising. So what I'm saying is I'm cold right now, but I'm afraid that my space heater needs a little bit of time to remember that it's okay to keep blowing.
To begin launch. Retrieving payload. Nice work. There's more to be done, so keep it up.
Yeah, it's a cheap space heater, like Walmart special.
Alright, John, I have a fun question for you that
Yeah.
Emma and I talked about like a while ago, and she gave what I think is objectively the wrong answer to this question. It's a
Okay,
funner
so there's a wrong
version of-
answer.
I think so.
Play it on me.
Her rationale made sense. If you found out that the me that you were talking to right now was a clone of the me that you met when we were teenagers, and that the real me is imprisoned somewhere, like it's just been tied up and captured. The clone isn't in on it. I'm not like evil. I just didn't know about it. I was replaced, and the original me was
Okay.
in that.
Continue.
Would you stay with, like, would you still, like, would you be friends with me, or would you be like, we gotta go get original Michael, we gotta get OG Michael?
I mean, if we're talking you specifically, and you're an identical clone, I'm certain that you would want to go get OG Michael too. So
I think that's the correct answer. I think that, like, you have to be like, oh, well, obviously I'm not going to abandon you, because the you that I'm talking to right now I care about and have formed a connection to, and the correct answer is that we together should go chase down the clone that's been kidnapped, right? That's objectively the correct answer with the way that I explained the question, right?
And like honestly, I can imagine very little that would be more exciting for you in this kind of fantastical situation, and the idea to experience for yourself the differences between like experience and nature in terms of human development and character growth. Like, if you had the chance to talk to yourself in middle school who has been just kept captive and held hostage, isolated from the world, and like interact with yourself, like I think you would love that. I would probably be terrified, but like
genuinely I would.
So yeah, like all I'm hearing is upside, man. And then you would have a second you to hang out with and have all the conversations that you always wanted to have with. And could then be like, do we agree? Are we the same person? How much have I learned? How much have I grown? How much have I changed? And that would be, you would find that you would agree on most things anyway.
Yeah.
Was the hypothetical to Emma you being the clone needing to be rescued, or was it her being rescued?
We both answered with the other person as the clone being rescued.
Wild. And she, what did she like? No, I'm gonna keep you. I don't need to. I like who I know now. Like, what was her?
No. She was like, I would go find original Michael because.
Interesting.
Which I think is like the way she explained it, where she was like, all I was thinking about was like, oh, that's so horrible for you, like for Michael. She was like, yeah, it would be great if clone came along, but like, yeah, we have been tricked, and I would just feel bad about it knowing, like, and if the clone didn't feel bad knowing, like, yeah, I am gonna go, like, it. You pointed out sort of what I think she correctly identified as the qualifier, which is if clone me was not in on we gotta go retrieve original Michael, you still, that is the choice that you still have to make.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I also think that if like we found out that original Emma was like had been kidnapped but is now free, I don't think that I would continue a relationship with kidnapped Emma necessarily. It would be really awkward and complicated, but it's literally like have you watched Castaway before?
No, but I'm familiar with the premise at least.
So at the end of Castaway, where he does make it off the island, there's like in the resolution of the story, like he finds that his either wife or girlfriend or whatever emotional partner that he has moved on. She's now married to someone else and has and she waited for years and mourned, but grieved and moved on. And he's like, they're both sad about it, but also just by nature of there having been time past, you're both different people than the memory that you are in love with. And so it's not the same thing. So it's tricky. I think you owe it to the clone to save them if they are stuck. But I don't know that it's you leave your current relationship.
Yeah, and especially contextually, like maybe if they had been kidnapped like a month ago, right? If this was a premise that was recent.
Yeah, 100%.
Then it'd be worth like, no, the clone is not who I'm gonna be interested in. But like, if it's months or if it's years or even months, like, there's a point of like,
you are now different people than the clone, right? And the relationship that you have developed is with the clone, right?
And like, there's part of me that would be very interested in seeing, like, well, again, how life in prison changed you, but like how because presumably, if it was when we first met, then there's a good chance that Michael never encountered medication for ADHD, right? That Michael is still like struggling and trying to cope with attention deficit disorder. Like, it's
Oh boy.
could be very bad and could be very interesting to see, like, what does it look like when you haven't been given the chance to like let your brain function properly.
Seriously though,
You're a good
I have had
boy.
quite a few things between then and now that I think have helped all of my quality of life.
Yeah.
I hope that's true for most people comparing their life to when they were 14. I mean, I hear people who are like, I had a really good childhood and I miss and I'm nostalgic for that experience. And I'm glad for them that they had that experience, but I also genuinely hope for everyone that your life just continues to get better as it goes on, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not
be
that I'm
me
trashing
wanting to go
it.
back to middle school. Never would be me. No sarcasm. Like, frickin' heck, that sucked.
Yeah. There's fond memories that I have of those times, right? But, like, I would not make the choice to go back.
Like 90% of my fond memories from middle school include you, so I'm pretty chill with how things are right now. Not all, but most of my fun high school memories also are you included, but even though we didn't go to the same school.
Pods here, team. Grab the lift rockets.
Same.
Secure them to the sides of the resonite.
It was really funny just constantly going to a different high school to hang out with all of my friends who did not go to school with me.
Yeah.
I went to more of your high school games football games, or your high school's football games than my high school's football games.
Yeah.
Swarm! It's a big one, team.
Not that we attended a ton of both, or
Yeah.
either.
Dang straight. Better things to do on Thursday, Monday, whenever those were.
Frankly, it doesn't matter which day it was.
No. Not at all. It blows my mind sometimes to think that, like, high school sports matter. I'm not trying to imply that they don't or shouldn't matter to people, because they're important to you in the moment. They're important for all sorts of different groups and people. Like, there's a good justification for it. But as an adult now, as someone who is well past high school age, like, it's strange to think that it matters, right?
Now, here's my caveat. I lettered in 3 sports, right?
Yes, you did. Yeah.
I really think that high school sports were important for me.
Yeah.
I think adults who care about high school sports are psychopaths.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what is surprising to me. That's the part where I'm like, really though? Genuinely?
Like, be supportive of your kids, for sure.
Yes,
But, like,
absolutely.
don't...
But care about your kids, not the outcome of the game that they're
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah, it's so strange
Like,
that that
there's
is
no
so...
other hobby. I guess that's not true, but we tend to not treat other hobbies or interests or skills that way, right? Like,
Yeah.
we're not out here, your parents are not watching you play a video game screaming at you for the outcome, or
Positions. The swarm is here.
like going and attacking the other kids for being better at Mario Kart than you. Like, that just doesn't happen.
Yeah. And it's strange to think how much, like, American media, at least from, like, when we were growing up, like, revolves around stories of parents who obsess over their kids' sports activities. Or, like, there's so many, like, moral movies or TV shows where the moral is the parent realizing that this is something that they need to
No,
not.
Dad, I want to be a baker.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
There's more to, like, there needing to be a moral to be learned so regularly that it's like your kid is not you reliving your high school sport. Like, it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, kids are to relive your video game days. To hit that grind set.
I needed
to get
more
into
players for
esport.
Mario Party.
Yeah!
That's why we had kids.
Well done, team.
What's so hard to understand about that?
Yes, I named you Player 3. What about it?
Could be worse. You could be Player 5.
True.
Extra.
Backup. Backup child.
Just extra charger.
Where are we even going?
I don't know. Hell, probably.
Because I feel like I walked past this crystal on our way into this cave system, or this dirt wall.
John, this is a question that you don't have to answer on stream. You can tell me later, but we're just talking about the subject. Do you want kids? I actually don't know if you do or do not. I think we may have talked about it before.
I don't know if I've ever explicitly talked about it. Like, my assumption based on like cultural and social upbringing and social relationships that I'm expecting to have in my married married life, I'm not going to be opposed to having kids. But I so don't like kids. I so hate other people's children that I just don't see myself ever wanting them, per se. We'll see. Like, the short answer is that kids are loud and smelly and dirty and
Don't forget
sticky and are hard to take care of and cost a lot, and there are a lot of reasons not to want to have them, and I think most of them are good. So I like
agree.
I'm open to the idea of kids, and I wager there's like all sorts of biological reinforcement for you that motivates you to have children and rewards you emotionally for having children, and like you love your kids because they are your kids, and there's a lot of like
Really
direct.
quickly, we missed a cave up top, and to the left there's a little connection from that center cave. But go on.
Yeah, I like all the people I know who have been against kids and have had them have been like, yeah, it's like I never thought I was going to love these kids, but they don't do anything for them, and it's like, yeah, that's part of being human. It's like a biological part of being human, that you protect your offspring. Obviously there are exceptions, but it's I would expect something like that to happen at some point if I were to have kids, but like I don't know if I have. I mean, I'm psychologically screwed up in a lot of ways. I don't know if I have it in me to like adopt a kid. I don't know if I could love an adopted child without the motivation of it being mine, quote unquote. So I don't know.
Bonus will be transferred to your accounts on mission completion.
That makes sense. I feel slightly differently, but mostly the same. I like kids a lot. I don't mind that they're smelly, sticky,
You
loud.
have, as I recall, you have a lot of cool like cousins and nieces and nephews that you're fond of.
Yeah, I have 16 nieces and nephews.
Yeah. Most of my the only cousins that I grew up close with, where freaking heck, the only cousins I grew up close with were older than me, but this just connects back.
I'm wildly older than all of my cousins.
Yeah, and the families, the extended family that had babies, the one that I was around, lived either in like freaking Nevada or Wyoming, and so we didn't go see them consistently.
Friggin' hell.
So I was not around kids a lot. And like I am functionally the youngest in my family, which I'm not going to go into right now. But never grew up around babies except as like screaming participants at movie theaters. So
Yeah.
It's like I'm in favor of kids. I went and visited a pair of friends that I know in my neighborhood who recently had a child, and it was like, oh, cool. Your child is cute, and they make cute noises, except when they're screaming, and it's nice to hold them every once in a while. But I'm glad that the child is yours, and I'm glad that you love them.
See, and that's basically how I feel about it. I really appreciate the opportunity to see other people's cute kids, to hang out with them for a little bit, but also managing my own like ADHD and dopamine regulation and sleep and other things. It's a struggle. Life is hard. And
In short.
Emma and I talked about it yesterday, and it was literally, if I had literal millions of dollars, I would absolutely have a kid, because at that point you can always pay for childcare, you can pay for tutoring, you can get support, and you can alleviate some of the harder tasks as needed. You can be as involved as you want to be, and it's fully a choice 100% of the time. But if you do have a kid, I believe that it is your full responsibility to take care of that kid as best as you can. And I think that means your full-time attention, focus, monetary ability to like support them. I think that people can take care of and support kids without lots of money.
Yeah.
Absolutely 100%. I don't think I can.
Yeah.
And that's sort of the difference. And I also am not the kind of person who's like, yeah, but I'm gonna make my partner do that either. Like, it's it's
Screw
just
that.
not a thing. I like kids, but I don't like kids enough to be like, I'm gonna just arbitrarily say like, I'm gonna make decisions about the next 18 to 100 years of your life. You know?
Yeah.
Especially when I am like, all of the things that it would mean to take care of it would be really hard. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You know? So while I like them, I just don't want one.
Yeah. If we lived in a world where it didn't cost 2 incomes to live, like,
Truly.
then it's so much more realistic to think about having kids. Like, just gonna get rid of some of these radiation crystals.
You're halfway through excavation, team. Keep up the good
Yeah,
work.
I don't know.
Excavation phase complete.
There are a lot of experiences that I enjoyed as a kid that I would like to see
News team, the wave's thinning out.
continued. Like, I enjoyed playing video games with my dad, and I enjoyed playing video games with my siblings, and being able to be part of that as a parent and be able to say, no, you go have fun playing with your siblings. I think that would be rewarding to some degree. That would be the right kind of reliving your childhood through your children.
Yeah.
But I don't know, fam. I'd have to date someone first to consider even having kids in the first place. So, you know, we can work on that before we think about having kids.
What a mood.
Resonite mass ready for launch. Hit the button.
This has been half an hour longer than I expected it to, so, you know, let's get out of here.
Yeah, I mean,
The resonite mass is launched back to orbit. Good.
we lost this one. This is I'm genuinely really interested in like the game design here of like you have to search the whole cave, which kind of rocks. I like it, but it is like we missed a little thing halfway through, and like we got down to the bottom and we're kind of like we can't go down.
I'd like to think that if we weren't vamping, we might have paid more attention, but also we're also idiots, so who can say? I was going to ask, and you answered the question, whether you needed ammo.
It's a mystery.
That said,
I have full primary, just out of secondary.
You can get your ammo as we get going. You can see on the right drill that there's a percentage bar of heat, and if that gets over to 100, then we have to wait a long time for the drills to cool down. So that's why I'm stopping and letting them cool off. In case you were wondering, viewers.
It's a miracle that you did not fall through that hole into the path.
I trust in the gods of rock and stone, Michael. I walk and I don't fear.
Well, I gotta pay my rocket, my gemstone titan better. Yes.
50 credits every mass. Just drop it in the deep rock regulated religious donation offering box.
And/or pearls are used for indulgences.
Magnite is for when you really messed up and want to get back into good books.
Uh-huh.
There's a sadistic satisfaction that I get when seeing. I love your username, Ghost Ship Games, but we are just about to wrap up. I would seriously consider you joining, but we are. I have a jar of chili from my friend that I'm going to go dig into as soon as we close the stream. But yeah, that is, as mentioned, that is going to be where we wrap up. We did the 5 missions and never got to go to the new biome. So maybe we'll do another stream where we actually go to the ossuary dance, aka the Bone Zone.
Bone Town.
Tomorrow I'll be streaming Armored Core 6. We are still on playthrough 2, but gonna wrap that up soon. And then Monday, I don't know what we'll do. We could do more Deep Rock, but we have more assignment missions that we're probably just gonna get done tonight. But anyway, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to like the video. If you enjoyed enough, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I always like it when people like my stuff enough to come back. And yeah, Michael, any closing words?
Live long and prosper.
Live long and prosper. Okay. That'll be written on your tombstone if that is the last words you have for my stream. Thank you for watching again, and until next time, bye-bye. Good.